Reboot, right?
Yeah.
Yes, got it.
Yeah.
That's correct. We haven't printed any more of them. It's time for us to print a bunch of those this week.
Yep.
I think we'll print 2 or 3 at a time.
2 or 3 at a time?
Maybe, you know what? Let's load one up and print 4 at once.
We can easily do. Yeah, we can definitely do 4 at once. So
I think
all
I can
4
do that on
heads.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay.
I got all the parts to do it.
All right.
I like
I
that.
like that. All right.
We'll see. We'll put this thing to the test. We're going to try and make 4 parts at the same time. We've done 2 at the same time, no problem. So we're going to try this week to make 4 parts, 4 boots simultaneously. I know we can do 2 with individual blowers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying this is, well, you talk about cheating. I mean, this is going to be an easy print.
Well, maybe.
You never know.
Yeah.
I see it doesn't have the fan turned on.
It does not.
Is that in the code?
No, it is not. I don't think so. But the metal version of the fan, guys, is what's currently in there. So.
Yeah, I mean, when we machine those Gibbs, it costs a little bit extra. So that's, but it's a solution that lasts a long time.
That's
So
right. Yeah.
it's just depending. We still have to design a body that we can print for that.
You're right. Yeah.
Because that's when they'll run it. It isn't as strong.
No.
That particular insert. I liked what you did. I thought this little thing that you've got here.
Oh, the little pin?
Yeah, did you see this? He just whipped this up, but he made it so that the pin, it's a pin holder.
Well.
So the idea, I think, was to hold the stylus and or maybe to go on a hothead. If you put Gibbs, he could actually put that on and replace this with a plotting pin so you could actually do trajectories and stuff like that, which is what we did in the very beginning when we were testing our algorithms out. And while we were playing with the laser, we did the same thing, was to check and see if the G-code made the profile that we wanted. We have a DXF to G-code converter utility, so you can draw something flat in DXF, which is all the files comes. And then it kicks out the G-code for the profile. You do have to learn how to edit a little bit, but it's not much deal. So. Yes, someone's making a good point here that the low-end fan doesn't work well at really low velocities. Part of that's how we pulse with it, and part of it is that the fan has to overcome the inertia. So once you get it spinning, it goes and runs. So what we want to do is probably tweak it up to 50 or 60% and then bring it right back down to wherever the low percentages are. A lot of the fans I've run fine at 20%.
Yep.
So we'll have to start characterizing these fans, and I'm sure that there'll be other fans involved. This particular blower, we were pleased that in the footprint we were working in, we got plenty of CFM out of it. So we got good cooling velocity and good volume of air going over it. And it was where we wanted it. Right at the plastic, not all over the build and all over the heat chamber. Because if you blow on the heat chamber, you will actually drop the temperature. You have the ability to do that. And then I have to overcome that with knowing it. I mean, we'll end up implementing a PID, but I'm not going to do that until we understand this better.
Yeah.
How tall is this when we do it?
It's going to be about
2 inches?
2 to 3 inches, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it solid?
It is solid.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a vase.
When it comes to vases and the way that they have their STLs that are out there, they're assuming that no one's doing any kind of fill whatsoever, and that assumption is somewhat dangerous, if you ask me. So
it could be that the STL needed to be healed.
They did. Even with the snowflake vase, you know.
All right, everyone. We now have a technical question that has been created by our downloading of something. I think it's right here. So the question is the vase hollow or is the vase solid?
Oh, I know the vase is solid.
Well, so far it's solid, but is that the way it's supposed to be? So now I'm going to go look at it.
Probably it's not supposed to be, but
That's the blower body. So we want to go to Y drive.
Go to Y drive and then go to
3D.
And then down to, in this case, the six-sided base. Yep.
Holy guacamole!
Yep, that's exactly how they did it.
All right. So now what we're going to do is, oh, you don't have it here. We don't have MeshLab loaded on this computer, do we? You know what? We have a little bookkeeping to do here.
Actually, I might have installed it.
I don't think so. If you did, it'd be right here.
No, we have to use it. So
It's online. No.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to look into it. I don't believe a solid vase is going to do us a lot of good.
Yeah.
So now we're making a pedestal.
Yes.
There you go. It's not a vase, it's a pedestal, which is infinitely more useful.
Yes.
A column.
A column.
An architectural wonder. Enough of these and I can support the sinking gardens of Babylon.
I'll go with that.
Something like that.
I'll go with that.
Well,
Yeah.
AKA the hanging gardens of Babylon. I bet you that was quite a sight.
Oh, one of the ancient wonders of the world. Yeah.
I don't know how many of you guys have been over to Europe, but as a boy growing up in California, I believed everything on the other side of the Colorado River, i.e. east of the Colorado River, was a foreign country. I also believed that Europe was someplace that was a fairy tale, but in that, you know, they say they had history, they went back, way back, and I'm going, yeah, right. Well, you see, in California, if it's as old as your grandmother, it's a national monument. So that to us is really old. So my very first trip to Germany, I went to Germany. We took the train to Venice. We got there at night, and it was amazing. It was absolutely phenomenal. The lights had halos on them along the Grand Canal. As you walk out of the train station, there's no cars, and you spend the night in your hotel, and the next day you're walking in the Doge's palace. The Doge is like the king of the city, and they got this giant room where he used to hold court, and people would come in and be a trial, and they had the prison right behind it. Anyway, you're walking, and they have all these drawings that are done showing the city over the years. And you walk about 20 feet, and you come and you see your hotel and the bakery where you had breakfast. And you're going, wow, that's where I stayed. And you look at the date, and it says 1443. And you're like, oh, maybe they really have kept track of things for 1,000 years. So it's a completely different mindset. If Yuldrick is watching, I'm sure you can have a chuckle at our expense on that one. I know that growing up in California, we knew about the missions and stuff, but still, the sense of history is very shallow from an American standpoint versus from a world standpoint. I know everyone wanted to know that, but I had to say something while it's printing.
Yeah.
So, you want to roll the printer up and see if we can roll it up so they can see it up close?
Absolutely.
Can you jack that thing up any further, or is that as far up as it'll go?
Yeah, I think everybody wants to see it running.
I don't know. It's not much of a print, really, compared to everything else we've been doing these days, but it's a print. Oh, we have something that's tall enough to... Yeah, it's getting there.
Pretty good now. Can move this guy just a little bit further forward. There we go.
Wow.
Much better.
This is like watching Avatar in 3D. You want me to put a box under it or something?
No, I can raise it up just a little bit more.
Alright, raise me up.
So, just have to give me a second.
Nice. You got it?
There you go.
Now you're talking. Alright, let's see.
Alright, what's the next question?
They are often solid, and you set fill to 0 and top to 0. Oh, never tried that before.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you for that information about the vase.
I see what they're saying, how to slice it to get a vase out of it. Interesting. Very nice. I understand it now. They're saying that the way that reason they fill it solid, and we did not know this, is just so you can pick your own wall thickness and stuff like that. So, all right, Kitakastad. Look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks. Have a great evening, and thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
Watching the print is like watching my first washing machine run. It's the magic clean clothes. All right.
This is nice.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So does anybody have any other questions over?
No, I think they just started printing. They decided it's time to order a pizza and go do something else.
Oh, I know.
That's what I would do. You know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about putting this on a pallet along with a couple other printers and shipping it that way to each of the regional, because I've got 5 or 6 now that got to go to Europe.
I know. We've got a few places, over in Europe, a few places over in Asia, and a few places over in, the West Coast that we could send this to. And
I think I'll have Linda check on pallet shipping tomorrow.
Okay.
See what we can do.
There's actually a guy. We're going to talk about those guys. Talk to those guys.
The freight forwarder guy.
Yeah, going up to Canada.
Ah, yes, Canada.
Oh yeah.
But everybody's spread out in Canada.
Well, I know, but this is to the Toronto area.
Oh, okay.
So because you've got a couple guys who are up there.
Right.
So besides Kavan, yeah, that's right, Kavan. Yeah.
The answer is I do need JTAG to flash to firmware until tomorrow, and then I'll put it back so you don't need it anymore. So the systems will ship without the need for a JTAG programmer, just so you know. I got past that issue. That's a very good question, Jim.
Oh yeah.
Although I might throw in a JTAG programmer for someone like you, because we're going to have some advanced stuff coming up here, and it might mean that you would enjoy having one.
Oh, thanks, Greg. Thank you for coming by.
Right. Yeah, Greg. I hope you're feeling better, man.
Yep. Let's see.
I like this print. Short and sweet. Next time we'll make the fill 0.
Yeah. I agree.
And 3 walls and see how it comes out. It'd already be done.
You think so?
Oh yeah, because the fill takes a long time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Fill does take quite a bit of time. Okay.
Way cool.
All right. So you guys have any other questions before we head out, or?
Did you print anything requiring support yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeoman.
Yes,
no, we have not. We've just done dual materials. We have done 2 materials, but we haven't done anything the required support yet. We will get to that in the next 2 weeks.
We have done a couple dual color prints.
Yeah. Whereas 2 different materials or 2 different colors, or we had 2 different sources for it, and I had to put the offset in, and it expects that.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting to see how it's. I mean, it should work fine.
Yeah.
I looked at that. I'm sure there'll be something we have to learn about it, but don't worry, we'll be tough. We'll get it done.
You and Jay, anything else we should know?
No, I think we're doing good. I think we're coming along, and I think that some of you are actually going to receive printers here pretty quickly, and the rest of you will receive them right behind that. Yep. I guess everybody understands why we're doing what we're doing, but I hope they do.
Oh yeah. Definitely so. All right. Oh, another question here from. I can't read that. Is that Yakin?
That is. I can't read it. Hold on a second.
It's such a light. Oh, it's Jeff. So you will contact us individually when it's time to Skype. Actually, what we've been doing is that
we're asking you to let us know, to contact us so we can schedule your Skype. What we do is if you call us or email us or Skype us, we have a calendar and we look to see if it's your first or second session, and then we check to see where your printer's at, because your printer has to be there for the second session. So if you first come, first serve. So if you can contact us, we can take care of you.
Yeoman, just asking, don't know if you had a chance to see the files from today and think they will require support. Ah, that's why he was asking.
I have not seen them. You did not send them to my email. Did you see them?
I got them. Sorry, Yeoman, I haven't forwarded them on just
Okay.
as of yet. I was doing training today. I apologize. So, and trying to get the last couple pieces out.
Yeoman, I don't think you need to Skype before your trip.
No.
I think you're okay because you came here for training.
Yep.
So we're good to go with your machine. But you got to promise me, like I asked, is that when you get it, the first thing you'll do is Skype with us for the unpacking. I think that's true with everybody at this moment. Just plan on Skyping us when you get your printer and when you unpack it. We'll dedicate the time to it. So that's all. Just know that we're going to need you to be straight with us.
Oh, Yakin Kehoe, thank you for coming out this week and spending time with us. This is New Make Magazine 3 printer guide kit hits the shelves this week. In the one to watch section, you're the advanced FFF page on section 101, in the top right corner. Thank you.
Keep watching. I think we'll pick up a lot of steam here over the next 3 months.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I know we gave you quite a bit of information when you came over.
Yeah, I liked you. I thought you were a good guy. I think
Same here.
you have a nice demeanor about you. I can see why you're at ease around other people.
Oh yes.
That cannot be said for everyone, including myself. I lack personal skill at times.
Same here.
Proof is I'm still here. As soon as I'm perfect, God sucks me off the planet to help run heaven.
That's right.
At least that's the way I understand it.
What's the thing from Lewis Black? His theory is that the good die young, but jerks live forever.
Oh my gosh. That's a no-win situation for me.
It's okay. Well, he was talking about that in regards to the people who, you hear about all these, bad things that happen in the news. All these people go into prison and they get stuck there for years and years and years. They get the best health care, they get the best everything, and then when they come out, it's like they're 89 years old and they're still ready to rock and roll.
Well,
So
I think it's a high price they pay to get the health care.
I agree. Oh, Les Music, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
All right,
Have a
Les.
good one. Yep.
We'll get you that tracking number.
Yep. This is a very interesting print. It's got a rib at every so many layers
I see
up.
that.
So that's built into the. I know that's built into the actual.
I know what it
slicing
is.
routine.
Every so many layers, it does a solid fill.
No. If you look at if you look at the actual print on the
Hey, you got me thinking here.
yeah. And Nerd Rocks, we did not forget about you. The training and stuff like that is going to be happening when we come to you. So don't worry about that at all. So
Where is he?
New Jersey, Turnpike, George Washington Bridge.
Oh, Joshua Demore. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
It's huge. It's a gigantic piece.
It's actually taller than this.
Yeah, the original. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's like 17 stories tall.
I know.
No wonder you shrank it down.
Well, I had to. I had.
But
talking about this
you know,
guy
you can
here,
just take
so-
the aspect ratio, right? You can take
Yeah.
the lock off and just tell the Z to go down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, if that's what you're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's a bug.
I know. But that's in the version that
Which
you're
I have
using.
not fixed, and I should fix it. There.
Enter.
Ta-da!
Yeah, exactly. Well, I locked the aspect ratio so all of them would
I got it.
yeah. This is Powers USA says I'm ready to be an engine shipping test 1,000 miles. It's 1,000 miles away from us.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got it. We actually think the engines are going to do real well because we had high impact polystyrene left over from another project that fit
Yep.
the printer perfect. So we're expecting the engines to ship real well. But you know what? I learned my lesson. I'm going to box that.
Oh,
Well, we already had it though. We already had it with the if it fits, it ships on the sides.
Yep.
So, okay.
You're next, Powers USA.
Then let's set him up for.
Yeah.
Will you be a guinea pig? Will you let us ship it to you and have you photograph it and unbox it? Because if you will, I'll get it kicked out here on Wednesday. I'm actually shipping the one to Australia on Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know. Because well, they already Skyped in with us and did all that stuff.
Yeah, it's all finished up.
Yeah. Powers USA says yes.
There you go.
Woo!
There you go. Yeah, I got engines all over the place. I think I have 7 engines that no one Skyped with us on.
Yeah, we do.
So,
I know. Oh, he says that he'll video the unboxing.
we would
Awesome.
appreciate that very much.
Yeah.
We have high aspirations, but we know that perfection is limited at this moment. So,
Well, you know, UPS, FedEx, whoever it is going to have their own, featured ad into it
Well.
too.
as we say, the devil's in the details. Well, now that the heads are so easy to put together, it makes a big difference.
I agree.
And Hassel said he'd have all the rest of the nozzles done tomorrow. And I had him leave 100 with no holes in them.
Awesome. Okay.
So we can
We can-
experiment the hole sizes. I don't know, you guys probably heard that, but what we did was with this batch of nozzles, we had left 100 of them with no hole in them so that we can then experiment with some smaller and some larger hole sizes. So a couple of you guys that want to be test dummies, let us know, and I'll make you up some special nozzles, and you can play with them and give us back your feedback. If no one's interested in that, then that's okay. I have some high school kid will try it for us.
Oh yeah. And the Midnight Manufacturing Company says, "Do I need to Skype in with you?" Of
No,
course
you
not.
have to go
Come
buy
on,
me
man.
lunch if you want to get your printer. I mean, I have time for Thai food.
The training's the same for everyone.
That's right.
That's right.
I will test anything.
Thank you, Powers USA. We probably will give you everything to test.
Okay, then I'm going to send you a .25 millimeter nozzle, a .35, and the .5s come with it. And just remember, when you change the nozzle, are you hungry tonight? I've already eaten tonight. Sorry.
Same
But
here, Charles.
when you change the nozzle, you have to do it with a hot head hot.
Yep.
Don't try and change it with it cold. Ooh, homemade Italian food?
Ooh.
I'm on my way to the airport, Holdrick.
Dude.
I love Italian food.
Oh, same here. You can't go wrong. It's it's like
It's a molto bene, molto delizioso.
You got it right.
So, cool. All right,
Alright.
I think we can let this print, but
Mm-hmm.
waning in the hours of the evening.
Yep. So, if you guys don't have any other questions, we'll probably just go ahead and continue to let it print until it goes to the very end. I'll flip on some music, guys, and you can continue to ask questions, and once it finishes, we'll answer them again. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Unless you guys have any questions in the next 2 minutes. So,
Is Is that about how much? How much? Where's it down on the printout?
I don't know.
I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
Oh, it's only halfway through.
Yeah.
This goes way up.
Yeah. Well, that's about an inch right now, and I'm going to say that, like I said, it's going to be about 2.5 inches tall.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
This is, not a bad little print.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a shame that this will never be able to do that again.
What?
I'm kidding.
Don't secret like that.
Remember, all made possible
Yes.
by this stuff.
Yes, Aquanet.
I love
Only
it.
the best.
And it says all weather, they mean it.
Yeah. Boys, howdy.
It doubles as deodorant if you don't mind having that tacky feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Is the camera doing the auto calibration? Not yet. Not yet.
Although the camera does work.
Yes, the camera does work.
So. Speaking of that, there's a feature set on the camera thing that I needed to talk to you about, possibly adding. Because I was noticing this the other day. Is there any way to put the manual controls on that same part, the same area for the wide camera?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can see the camera and the controls at the same time?
Yeah, and you can.
What I can do is I can put the camera window in the center where the other buttons are.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
But it's only going to be about yay big, but that's probably big enough to see it.
Well, then we're going to test, from the phone, so we can see,
Well, I think you want to do that, but you want to be able to select the second camera that's doing the build camera.
Ah, yes. You're right, yeah.
Which you can, by the way.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, as soon as we put that stuff on the tablet, you're going to be blown away because there's already 2 cameras on the tablet.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
All right. Oh, we got a couple more questions here. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Jeff. Thank you. Let's see. Building repetier fine here as well. Include the latest source with the printer.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Powers. Let's see. Eagle and Jason's printer is going to work. Would likely hinder Skyping.
Say what?
Printer going to work would likely hinder Skyping. Yeah.
You mean at work?
Yeah.
I think TeamViewer is actually accepted in most corporate environments nowadays.
Yeah.
I know that all of our major customers allow it. It's the only thing they allow to go through their firewall. But
Interesting stuff. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Robbie. Let's see. Tech Geek 1000 asks, scanner. What about the scanner? Yeah, there you
I'm back here somewhere. The scanner is not been worked on for the last 2 weeks, other than I had someone check out one of the libraries for us. So we're not going to touch the scanner much for the next 2 more weeks till this shipping gets controlled, and then I'll be getting onto that. It's all software, and we have to move into that after we're shipping the base printer. So.
X423 says, I saw an interesting YouTube video. Someone was using compressed air from an aerosol can to chill the part, making it very easy to pull off with your fingers. So it's basically the compressed air, like the...
Yeah. You can do that. You definitely can do that. I'm moving the power cord down, so if it goes off, it's because I dropped it.
It's working like a charm.
Good. Well, I didn't unplug it by accident.
Okay. Geek1J says, I can try. Tech Geek 1000 says, what about the laser cutter head?
Actually, that is good news there.
Very good
The 8-watt laser showed up this week. We haven't tried it. I will not be able to try it till the end of the week, but by the end of the week, I'll give you back on the next broadcast. Whether I'm here or somewhere else, Dan can give it to you. We'll give you a demonstration of the laser, what it does with acrylic.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to try to actually expose a circuit board this week.
Oh, wow.
And etch it.
Awesome. Wow, okay.
Not a problem.
That's a huge value add.
It's not without some value.
Oh yeah.
It has to be done with the ultraviolet laser,
Oh yeah.
the DPV.